What? Show that's tough. That's tough.
You like that? We'll get them made for everybody.
Charlotte hopes to maintain their momentum as they head west, a 6-game road trip ahead against some of the best competition in the entire NBA, including the #1 team in the association, the Utah Jazz.
For us, it's one game at a time. We know we're playing 6 games. We're playing some of the best teams on the West Coast, so we gotta come out with a great mentality of just being ourselves and buying in on both ends and just taking it one game at a time and not worrying about who we have next.
Everything that you've seen through this first half of the season, competing and developing and getting better. I mean, guys have made big jumps already this season. I think this team's going to compete every single night on this road trip.
These are important moments for a young group, just to bond together, stay together, and really the emphasis growing throughout these 6 games. We want to come out of this as a better team. But there's something about being on the road together. You bond, you connect. I don't know what the record's going to be, but I love it. I told our guys I love being on the road with them. You know, it's a bunker mentality, us against the world. Let's go fight.
We have to box out. So the thing is tonight, when shot goes up, you look to crack your man. You'll see in these clips, everybody crashes. If your man does not crash for some reason, you got to help out Biz, PJ, Miles, Cody, boxing out Gobert, and boxing out Derek Favors.
Come on, y'all. Get on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together. There you go. Come on, boys.
Let's do it on a Monday evening. Hornets and Jazz Part 2, making a triumphant return. Gordon Hayward, first 7 years as a pro out in Salt Lake City.
Hayward has the steal. Rozier up the left sideline. No look to Hayward. Hayward thundering down the lane. Euro step, right-hand lane is good. 13 points for Gordon Hayward.
I mean, the guy can do it all, and he's very versatile offensively and defensively, and his shooting splits have just gotten better and better this year. And you're finally seeing a player that he was back in Utah.
You can see a fundamental shift in his impact on the team from the previous year, where for the most part you had a lot of the same pieces. Now you insert Gordon Hayward into the team, and all of a sudden they are in a playoff position.
We've had 11 ties and 11 lead changes. Fun basketball here in the first half. LaMelo unafraid. LaMelo Ball keeps on keeping on.
Fadeaway over Gobert is good. Gordon Hayward, 19 points. Charlotte, their largest lead of the game.
And Hayward hits the deck. It's gone from bad to worse. Hornets now down by 10, but some significant concern about Gordon Hayward. We're holding out hope that we'll see Gordon come back. Niang relocates. Good job.
Utah outscores the Hornets 41-20 in the final frame.
3 quarters against a very good team when we're right there. And the challenge is now for 48 minutes. It's just how do we handle it now? And that's the growth for our team. Okay, but I like this group. I believe in this group. You guys came to kick some ass. I didn't like the 4th quarter. We'll learn. We'll grow from it. Okay, stay together. Long road trip, one game at a time. All right, let's go.
Make the right read here, Vic. We should be able to play from the pocket all night. We've got to trust you guys to make the right plays as well when we get that thing in the pocket. Okay? Just know that they're going to be ready to get out and making the right read.
The Hornets road show continues in the desert. The ball bouncing in Phoenix tonight. The Hornets' first look at a rising power in the Western Conference.
Phoenix is playing extremely well. They have a lot of firepower. They got an all-star on that team, multiple all-stars on that team, well coached.
Booker got the last 11 for Phoenix. Oh, what a pass that was. Devin Booker relocates, and he's still hot. He's got 19 points. He had 16 in the first quarter.
It's a 48-minute game, and we're going to continue to play. And we did that. We found a way to claw our way back into that game. I'm really proud of their effort.
Hornets were down by 17 not that long ago. A 7-0 run there within 10.
Now Monk answers from the wing again, knocks down the triple.
Malik Monk with 2 hands.
Fadeaway 3, got it.
They're bunching you. Okay, so you guys be ready to roll over the top.
LaMelo has 8 on it. Darts through. LaMelo ball at the rim. Final minute. Booker leans into Hayward. Oh my! Scoring Hornets basketball, 1.2 on the game clock. 1.2. Paul will trigger the inbound. Hornets lead by 3.
Gives it to Booker. Catch and shoot 3 at the buzzer. It's short, and the Hornets have hung on to win. Charlotte, a big, big victory on the road in Phoenix.
We'll tell y'all, somebody got to step up in every game, and whoever's stepping up, we're gonna find who it is, and that's us being a team, and that's us maturing too, and knowing that the next man has to step up.
Well, I've been really impressed with the depth of this team. It seems like in the way everybody seems to be buying into their role. You have a guy like, for example, Miles Bridges has now gone to the bench as a small ball 4. PJ Washington playing more small ball 5.
It's a new role for him. You know, his usage was up a lot last year, played a lot through him last year, and he delivered. He had a heck of a season. This year we've added 2 primary ball handlers, and they're eating up a lot of that usage. You still have Devontae in the mix. You have Terry Rozier playing at an all-star level. It's been interesting for me to try to get him back into the mix and get him the touches that we need and that he deserves.
This road trip continues. Charlotte on the road in Sacramento, getting ready for their very first look at the Kings.
Rebound tipped. Harrison Barnes has it, saves it to PJ Washington for a catch and shoot 3. Yes, sir. PJ for 3. Yes. He's got 18 points here in the first half.
He's a heck of a player. We believe in him. We got off to a slow start, but I feel him coming on now. He's finding his way on how to get involved in this offense more. I'm seeing him impact on the defensive end more, and he really fits our group. We're a team that loves to play basketball at a high level, IQ, making the extra pass and becoming a playmaker. So I like where he's at.
PJ didn't have it in his hands very long. 6-point ball game. Hornets still with the ball. Big shot. Barnes turns the corner and finishes with authority.
Monk to PJ Washington. Steps to his left, fires the 3 straight away, splashes it through. PJ Washington. It's a career-high 42, and it's a 1-point game.
It was like all in the pace of the game. It didn't feel like I was forcing any shots or anything. I mean, when I looked up, I had like 39 points, and I was like, it didn't really feel like, honestly, it just felt like I was just playing basketball. So for me, that was probably the best part. It's just feeling like I'm just out here having fun.
Still work to be done. 17 seconds remaining. The Hornets have to foul. Oh my! They have missed 6 straight free throws. A historic collapse. Hornets down 2. Tons of time.
Stop and go into the lane, up off the contact lane. Yes, plus the foul.
It happened so fast. We had 10 seconds left. I had to sprint down. I set the screen, and then I tried to go to the other way because De'Aaron played the screen. So instead of me just staying where I was, I popped out because I knew I just hit a shot, and I knew they had to play me. So the big man came with me a little bit, and I just gave Malik enough room to get to the rim and get a foul.
That's what I'm talking about. No timeouts remaining. Healed. Yes! It's over. Another miracle after midnight.
Part 2, stealing a win from the jaws of defeat. Unbelievable.
PJ, resiliency. You guys ever heard me say this? You never drop the sword. You never drop the sword, right? Looks like this thing is dead in the water. We've done this how many times? Multiple times. Over and over and over.
Never drop the sword is just, to me, it's resiliency. It's never giving in, no matter the deficit, no matter the opponent, no matter the score in the game. We could be down 10 with 3 minutes to go. We're going to find a way to get back in this game. And it's sort of that fighter mentality that we're never going to give in.
You guys are doing fantastic. So proud of Offensively, just do what we do last night, just be better tonight.
The Hornets have played 4 games on this road trip. They've won 2. They've lost a pair. This would be a nice win to get, but it's not going to be easy. Let's play ball. We've got the Hornets. We've got the Trailblazers from the Rose City.
Miles, you said this in Phoenix, right? It's all about the what? All about the win. Let's go get it. Let's go get it.
I think one of the biggest surprises for this team has been all of the little things that LaMelo Ball is already doing. I think there were a couple of experts out there that had questions about his shot from distance, had questions about his defense, and from day one, he's consistently knocked down the deep ball.
LaMelo, another one!
And he's been one of the peskiest defenders in the NBA. He gives up on nothing.
And a steal, how about that? Here comes Rozier. Score the goal! Now Ball. A triple! Oh, the Hornets mounting a charge yet again!
My guys are busting their tails. I mean, they're playing so hard right now. We're undermanned, down 3 starters, back-to-back, grueling season. As I said, we're not going to use it as an excuse. I think there could have been some fatigue there in the third.
And a turnover. Carmelo Anthony. Hornets in trouble.
Carmelo hits a couple tough threes that really turned the game, but I thought our guys continued to battle.
Valiant effort on night 2 of a back-to-back, but the team a bit tapped out energy-wise and shorthanded, falling 123 to 111.
It is the final game of the long road trip and the final game of the first half of this NBA season. Your Charlotte Hornets looking to end things the right way, and that's with a win against Minnesota.
Navigating through this season, I've had to rely on our veterans to get us through the season. And those guys have stepped up. You know, Gordon, Terry, Cody Zeller, Bismack.
Go get it, man. We don't 1, 2, 3.
To get through a season like this and not being around each other, those guys deserve a lot of credit in teaching the young guys how to be professional. It's tough to really teach these guys as much as I'd like, but behind the scenes when nobody's watching, those veterans are wrapping their arms around these young guys, teaching them how to work, how to be professional, how to show up every day. That's extremely important for our program.
Having Gordon Hayward back really calmed the nerves. And in the third quarter, Terry Rozier says, give me the ball and get out of the way.
Terry for 3, rip the net cord. 4 triples in the third quarter for Terry Rozier.
Hornets came out of the locker room saying, okay, we're going to put our foot on the gas and not take it off until this game is settled.
This is one of our most complete games, man. So it's a good sign for us going to the break, because after the break, we got to hit the ground running.
Expectations are high for this team going into the second half of the season. People want to go to the playoffs. It's been a while for the Hornets.
There's definitely a pride thing brewing here with Charlotte. People are proud to be fans of this team right now, for sure. And I can't wait until fans can come back and kind of experience it live.
This is a team that's going to really thrive off of the energy of the crowd. I'm thrilled for our players and for our fans now, to see this product on the floor. It is an exciting young group, and to see them live, in person, to make these spectacular plays and to compete and to grind out wins together at home. It's going to be a special deal for us, and hopefully over time we get more and more fans back.
It's going to be great for our city and great for our fans to see us finally in action, up close and personal.
Hopefully we can all continue to do our part, wear our mask, be socially distant, and when it's our turn, get the vaccine so that we're all ready for that day that Spectrum Center opens its doors and the Hive can be alive again.